What if the secret to your biggest breakthroughs isn't comfort, but the exact opposite? We're told to build a life of ease, to seek convenience, safety, and comfort in every choice. But deep down, you know this truth. Comfort feels good, yet it rarely helps you grow. Every great thinker, every philosopher, every achiever across history all discovered one paradox. The path to peace is not through avoiding discomfort, it's through mastering it. Today, we'll explore what the Stoics already knew. Discomfort is not the enemy. It's the doorway to your evolution. The modern world is obsessed with comfort. Our homes, our jobs, even our screens are designed to protect us from effort. Algorithms predict what we'll like. Food arrives without cooking. We can scroll endlessly and never feel truly challenged. But behind this illusion of ease lies something dangerous: stagnation. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." He understood what we've forgotten. Without friction, there is no fire. Without resistance, there is no strength. We avoid discomfort in subtle ways. We avoid tough conversations. We skip cold showers. We delay the dream that scares us. We choose what feels safe over what feels right. But every time we avoid discomfort, we shrink a little. We reinforce the habit of fear. And slowly, we trade our potential for comfort until our lives become quiet cages lined with pillows. Seneca warned us about this 2,000 years ago. Softness will make you fragile. Only the path of hardship strengthens the mind. True growth begins where comfort ends. Discomfort is not punishment. It's the nervous system's way of signaling change. Psychologists call this adaptive stress. When the body or mind faces controlled challenge, it grows stronger. Think of a muscle. If you never stretch it, it weakens. If you overload it constantly, it breaks. But if you challenge it gradually, it adapts, it grows. The same rule governs your character. Stoicism is not about denying emotion, it's about directing it. Marcus Aurelius trained himself to sit calmly in chaos, not by avoiding it, but by facing it. The brain grows through friction, not flow. The discomfort you feel when you fail, struggle, or face fear is your mind's way of upgrading itself. Every time you endure, you teach your nervous system that it can survive difficulty, and that rewires your confidence. Look back at your own life. Think of the moments that changed you most. Were they easy? Or were they the times you felt lost, uncertain, and stretched beyond your limits? Growth doesn't happen in safety. It happens in the sacred space between fear and courage. The Stoics didn't wait for pain to find them. They invited it, deliberately and wisely. Seneca practiced sleeping on the floor once a month to remind himself, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Epictetus, who was born a slave, trained his mind to accept what he couldn't control, because he knew mental freedom is greater than physical comfort. Here are modern ways to practice that same Stoic strength. 1. Voluntary discomfort. Take small steps that stretch your limits. Walk in the rain without an umbrella. Wake earlier than comfort allows. Sit in silence without your phone. Each act tells your mind, "I can handle this." 2. Skill challenge. Learn something new that intimidates you, a language, a craft, a discipline. Growth comes not from mastery, but from the awkwardness of being a beginner. 3. Controlled exposure. Choose small, uncomfortable situations that build social or emotional tolerance, a difficult conversation, public speaking, self-expression, forgiveness. Chat. Reflection. Through journaling. At day's end, ask yourself, What discomfort did I face today? What lesson did it bring? Did I act according to reason or emotion? The goal is not to seek pain, but to seek power through pain. To learn that you can be uncomfortable and still calm. Resilience is the ability to bounce back. But Stoicism teaches something deeper, the ability to grow forward. Resilience rebuilds what was lost. Growth creates something new. To simply endure is not enough. To embrace discomfort is to transform through it. Seneca said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." When you stop asking, "How can I avoid pain?" and instead ask, "How can I grow through this?" you shift from reaction to evolution. In today's world, fast, digital, uncertain, those who can thrive in discomfort will lead. They'll adapt faster, love deeper, think clearer. Resilience is recovery. Embracing discomfort is rebirth. Change is the only constant, yet most people resist it like a storm. The Stoics, however, welcomed it. They saw change as nature's law, and to resist nature was to resist life itself. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, "Observe constantly that all things take place by change, and rejoice in the new order of things." When discomfort arrives, new jobs, endings, uncertainty, the untrained mind says, "This is chaos." The Stoic mind says, "This is transformation." Every era rewards a different skill. In the age of comfort, the rarest skill is voluntary hardship. You will grow faster than 99% of people if you learn to stay calm in discomfort, to find purpose in pain, to meet life's chaos with composure. That's what it means to thrive through change. Growth begins in reflection, but it's proven in action. So this week, choose one small act of discomfort. It could be physical, a cold shower, a hard workout. It could be emotional, speaking your truth, setting a boundary. Or spiritual, sitting alone in silence for 30 minutes. Whatever it is, feel the discomfort and stay with it. Don't run. Don't numb. Just breathe. Because every second you endure consciously is a brick in the foundation of your strength. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Discomfort is not suffering. It's self-mastery training in disguise. Comfort keeps you safe. Discomfort makes you strong. Safety builds walls. Discomfort builds wings. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." To live fully is to embrace the tension of becoming, to face uncertainty with faith, to walk through pain with patience, to accept that growth is not supposed to feel easy. So, as you leave this video, remember this. Every time you face discomfort with calm awareness, you are practicing philosophy in its purest form. The Stoic doesn't escape life's storms. He learns to walk through the rain without losing his peace. This is Whispers of the Wise. True growth doesn't come from escaping pain. It comes from understanding it, embracing it, and letting it shape you into something unbreakable.